Hello mi gente and welcome back to Nata Knows Best, my channel dedicated to all things food. So with the cool weather finally here, I figured it was time to take out those soup recipes. The one I'm making today is super easy and hearty, and it's also inspired by my Nicaraguense roots. So without further ado, in today's episode, we're making black bean soup. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put our pot on medium-high heat and add some olive oil. To our hot oil, I'm going to add some onions. And I'm gonna saute the onions until they become translucent. To our onions, I'm gonna add some garlic. And this is gonna start forming the base of our black bean soup. To continue developing the flavor, I'm going to add some tomato paste. The tomato paste is gonna add some sweetness to the black beans. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. Now that we have our base aromatic and flavorful, I'm going to add a cup of red beans. These aren't canned, these are beans that I cooked ahead of time and I smashed, but they're gonna give a really good body and texture to the soup.
Yeah.
right, mi gente, it's time to try our black bean soup. I have it right here cooling. Like you guys saw in the previous clip, I topped it with some sour cream and a fried egg. And the reason why I did that is because this soup was inspired by my Nicaraguense roots. My mom, anytime she used to make black bean soup, she would always add sour cream and she would add a boiled egg inside the soup. But to add a modern twist to it, since I love a good runny yolk, I decided to put a fried egg on top to give it that richness. So I'm gonna go right in and give it a try. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the egg with the soup. Wow. This soup is so rich and creamy. It has a great body to it because I added those two different types of beans. Remember, I added those mashed red beans to give it some texture because I don't like my soups to be too liquidy. There's just so much flavor in this soup. You would think that a classic black bean soup would be pretty straightforward, but adding the tomato and the cumin just takes everything to a whole nother level. I'm gonna go ahead and continue eating this, but before I do, I'm gonna go ahead and do my outro. Mi gente, if you guys are looking for a delicious, easy soup, now that we have the cool season here, definitely give this recipe a try. Remember, we have episodes dropping every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so please stay tuned. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Nata knows best.